Yeah, so what I'm going to do in this video is replace the fuel pump on this 2001 Honda Prelude. And it's going to be exactly the same on any 97 to 2001 Prelude. And that's a 5th generation one. And it's actually, what you need to do is take the back seat out to get to it. Okay, and to remove the bottom half of the back seat, all you're going to do is just reach under here and pull these out. And it's a little latch on each side and it comes out of there. Then you just push the seat belts through. And I just love it when I find $1.25 in quarters under the seat. Yeah, when you pull the back half of the seat down, there's 2 screws underneath this. You have to take those out and the back part of the seat comes out. And to put the seat down like that, you pull this little lever in here inside the trunk. Yeah, so now this piece of metal needs to come out of here, and you just got to move that out of the way. There's 4 screws on the very bottom, which I already took out, and there's 2 up here, and then there's 2 on each side. These, it looks like you just loosen them up, and that's it, and that comes out of there. Yeah, when taking this piece off, I couldn't quite get it to clear that plastic without removing those bolts completely from here. Okay, so now we're down to this cover, and the fuel pump's right underneath there. So now we're going to take that cover off. Yeah, look how dirty this is. I already unplugged the wires from it. The fuel pump's going to be the one that's got the 2 lines going to it. And all you do to take these off is squeeze in these 2 little pieces of plastic, and then this releases. And then you're going to take those 7 bolts out. Yeah, and I just took and blew this off real good, because you don't want a bunch of dirt going inside the gas tank when you pull this fuel pump out. Yeah, and this is what it looks like when it's out. So now we're going to replace the fuel pump and the strainer on the bottom. Yeah, so the first thing you're going to do is pry that little tiny clip off with a screwdriver, and that takes the strainer off. And that's what the clip looks like. Yeah, so then I just unplug the wires, and then you undo the hose clamp, and then the fuel pump actually comes out of this. And the fuel pump comes with a new hose. Now you're just going to cut it to the right length and put it on there. And this rubber piece you're going to take and put back on here. Some of them come with a new one. This one didn't. And then it's ready to go back in here. Yeah, so now I'm ready to put the strainer back on, which is real easy to do. Then you just push that little piece back on there, and that's about all there is to it. So now we're ready to put it back in the car. There's actually nothing wrong with the old fuel pump, but it's 16 years old, and the car's got 228,000 miles, and I'm replacing the engine and doing a bunch more work to it, so I figured I'd also replace the fuel pump. Okay, it's all back in there, so now I'm ready to put that cover back on. And some of the Accords and some of the Acuras are done the same way, where it's got an access cover on the inside. And I think they did that because on these cars you have to pull the subframe out of the rear of the car to get the gas tank out. So it's just too much work and to pull it out, so that's why they made it to where you can get it from the inside. Yeah, so I got that metal back in that goes across. So now I'm ready to put the back half of the seat back in. And basically on all this stuff you're just reversing the procedure to put it back together. Yeah, so now I'm ready to put the bottom half of the seat back in. And that's just the hardest part, is getting the seat belts back through there. Yeah, so now it's all done. This is a pretty simple job on these cars. Not like the other years where you got to pull a gas tank out.